What's going on, guys? This is Alec here and welcome to Season 2 Episode 7 of my Swansea City career mode. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, it's been Christmas, so with that being said, hopefully you've all had a very wonderful Christmas. I certainly did. Hopefully you all got to spend time with your family, and if I don't make a video between now and New Year's, then hopefully you will have a good 2017. But yeah, I just want to say a couple of things. That's why the intro to this will be a little bit longer. Swans game yesterday, number 1. I was extremely disappointed. Personally, I think it's Bob Bradley's time to go. I mean, I'm secretly hoping for a loss against Bournemouth just so that it ensures that the board do sack it. I don't know whether they will. I mean, three managers in one season is looked down upon, but for me, Bob Bradley just isn't working. I thought John Hartson had a very good point about him. And I know there are a lot of Swans fans that follow this career mode, so hopefully you'll be able to give your opinions down in the comments below. Like I said, I think it's Bob Bradley's turn to go. Regardless of what result he gets at Bournemouth, I just don't think he's cut out for the Premier League. He said in the interview yesterday that he believes in his style, and his style clearly isn't working. So, I mean, either he needs to change. I get that he hasn't got the best team, but at the same time, I don't know about you guys, but I don't trust him enough to bring in the right players, even if he is being given the money to spend. But yeah, regardless of that, this is the Swansea City career mode episode. We actually get a chance quite early on in this game, about 6 or so minutes in. We're playing Fulham, 18th in the league. They haven't managed a win yet since getting promoted from the Championship, as we are in Season 2. Quite surprised they got promoted, actually, because they're not too good in real life. But as you can see, Corbier gets the ball into Sigurdsson, into Joe Allen, who started this game, into Wilfred Bonney. Bonney, he's just calm with the ball, gets it into Gylfi Sigurdsson. You could see that I changed it into attacking, but it comes into Mo Barrow, gets around his defender quite nicely, down the right-hand side, and he'll just have a shot, and it's a good save by Button. I think he was Button in goals. I'm not sure who he is, but yeah, like I was just saying, please let me know what your thoughts are on Swans in the comments below. Like I said, I don't think that Bob Bradley should be in charge, but yeah, Fulham actually spark an attack of their own here. Tom Carney down the right hand side. I can't see who that was. Wait there. I've just done this whole intro without the thing on full screen. I think that was Victor Ruiz that got himself in the middle, but it's a decent chance there for Fulham as the header gets hit against the side netting. Still manages to keep it at 0-0 though. But from the goal kick, we pass it out to Ben Davies here. He'll pass it into Jack Hawke, who I started for this game, into Joe Allen. Joe Allen will pass it out to Mo Barrow, who I will look to be attacking through a lot this year. Just like last season, I think Mo Barrow will be a very crucial part of our season. But Mo Barrow gets it into Bonney. Back into Mo Barrow, nice bit of skill. He'll pass it into Wilfred Bonney, who'll finesse it right into the top left hand corner, and Wilfred Bonney will make it 1-0 to us against newly promoted Fulham. 25 minutes into the game, as you could probably see from the highlights. Oh, that's another thing I want to mention, by the way, is I've kind of made the highlights a little bit longer, so yeah, I don't know what you think of that, but there we go. Another thing that I quickly want to mention as well, I know a lot of people that follow this channel aren't such a fan of the Ultimate Team stuff that I do, but if you are watching this video, I'd please recommend you to watch my video. That should be out either on Thursday or Friday. Most probably Thursday. I finished top 100 in the world in the weekend league this weekend. I finished 62nd in the world on PlayStation, which means I will have some really good rewards. But poor bit of defending by me there, matched with a really brilliant save from Form. I needed that. I can't remember who it was. So as you can see, there's a good save from Form. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Harold Z, maybe. Sorry if I got that wrong. But said to sell Vorm this season. I still am so happy with the way he's performing. I think maybe next season I'll probably go after maybe Jordan Pickford. Jack Butland's name was mentioned a little bit. Another player I want to sign is Jack Wilshere as well, but we have a lot of midfielders at the moment, so I'm not sure. Transfer window's a long way away anyway, so I don't really need to worry about that. But Joe Allen gets a good chance here. He'll come down the right hand side, but it didn't actually get blocked by the defender like I thought it did, and it just went out for a goal kick. Joe Allen again getting involved. He'll pass the ball to Mo Barrow. Mo Barrow with a decent bit of work up against the defender, and it's a good bit of defending from the Fulham defenders. And that leaves us for half time up at 1-0. We were pretty dominant in this first half, even though Fulham did have a good couple of chances. And they'll start off the second half here with decent attack of their own. As you can see, Caicedo has the ball. He'll pass it into Aite. I will let you know that I do not know half of the players that are playing for Fulham right now. I feel like I have a pretty good football knowledge, and I've not heard of half of the players for Fulham. But Kenny is one of them. I do know who he is, on Stearman. But look at this for our second goal. We get extremely lucky. Wilfred Boney involved again. He tries playing a through ball to Joe Allen, and the Fulham defender just doesn't control it or deal with it as good as he should have. But as you see from this angle, Boney gets it, he turns, he drills a pass in, and it's just a poor touch from the Fulham defender, and Joe Allen finishes it first time into the bottom right hand corner. We go 2-0, and for me that's pretty much game over. 2-0 up against a newly promoted team. I felt pretty confident at this point. I think after that goal I probably would have made a couple of subs. But yeah, that's Joe Allen's second goal of the Premier League this season. I actually want to thank all of you guys, because a lot of you made sure that I signed him in the last transfer window. And looking back at it now, I really am thankful that I did. But another decent attack here, 67 minutes in. Jack Hawke gets the ball into Ben Davis, who passes it across to Sigurdsson, but nothing coming of the shot. It was a decent effort, however. As you can see, I brought Fulton on as he plays a pass into Memphis. Memphis will play a pass back into him here. And it's still Fulton on the ball down this left-hand side. A good pass into Wilfred Boney. Boney, he'll wait for it. He'll pass it into Joe Allen. Joe Allen will go into Michu. And then Michu will take a shot, gets deflected, and that was so close to going in. 86th minute. I thought it would have been nice for Michu to get a goal, but that's how this game is going to end. I completely skipped the end. I usually do like a cinematic end to the game where it shows the score, but I haven't played career mode in such a long time that I just completely forgot to do it, so my apologies for that. But as you can see, 2-0. Decent possession. I mean, I don't usually get a lot of possession in these games, even though most of my moves come from nice passing moves. But here's the training. As I say every time, if you want to see someone new training, also if you want to see someone training something differently, then let me know. But onto our second ever Champions Cup game, Villarreal versus Swansea. Swans actually played Valencia in the European Cup a couple of years back and won that 3-0. We were hoping to do a similar thing here. As you can see, we won our last game against Juve 1-0. And this was up against Villarreal. As you can see, Van der Hoorn in the starting lineup there. They've also got some really good players like Pato Bakambu, who I know is very good. Sherry Shev, who used to play for Real Madrid. Mario Gaspar is a good player. Good keeper as well in Asenjo. And obviously Van der Hoorn went in a swap deal with Victor Ruiz. I was going to play Curtis Davis in this game, but since Victor Ruiz was up against his former club, I thought I may as well play him. Also, I think Reece, you commented that you wanted to see Michu playing a lot more in the Champions League, so I've started him in this game just behind the striker. And then I actually dropped Sigurdsson back into midfield, playing Leroy Fair as a holding midfielder. So it is a really attacking side. And 27 minutes into the game, we get the ball out to Rangel. Back into Wilfred Boney. Nice bit of play. Great turn from Michu. And it's a good save from Asenjo, the keeper. A really decent chance there. But from the resulting corner, Michu actually gets injured. And we have to take him off from Odegaard. At this point in the career, I had to go shortly after recording this game. So I didn't actually get to see how long Michu is out for. So in the next episode, we'll be able to find out. But I'm hoping it's not a long time. Because Michu, even though he's not the best player, it's just so much nostalgia when he comes back and plays in the career mode, and I really enjoyed using him. But that is going to be it for that half, I believe. Oh, actually, I wanted to leave this part in. It is going to be half time soon, but Wilfred Boney gets the ball here. He'll pass it into Jefferson Montero. But just look at the dribbling here from Martin Odegaard. It's such good, close, controlled dribbling. Gets away from the defenders and then manages to get a pass off into Jefferson Montero. But I'm really excited for Odegaard in the next season or two. I think I will do this career mode series a season or two more, just because it's Swans and I feel like it should be on my channel, being a Swans fan. But yeah, I was thinking of going a season or two more, but a really good chance there for Villarreal. Leroy Fair failed to get rid of the ball and Bakambu hit it first time, but from the resulting goal kick we get the ball out to Angel Rangel on the right hand side, who I enjoy playing in these Champions League games. Swans legend, completely deserves to be playing in these games, and I probably would have played Leon Britton this game as well, but I decided to play Leroy Fair back in the holding midfield. But here is Fair on the ball, gets it out to Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley into Martin Odegaard. Odegaard into Nathan Dyer. Great turn around the defender. Nathan Dyer 1-on-1. And again, it's another fantastic save. He's produced 2 really good saves, one against Michu and then one there against Nathan Dyer. Proving really difficult to get past, especially after the upgraded sliders. But Nathan Dyer again, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and that time he doesn't even work the keeper. So Nathan Dyer, you could see just like how good he is, but then when it comes to his finishing, maybe not the best. But Leroy Fair gets the ball down the left-hand side here. Jefferson Montero up against Van der Hoorn. Still Montero into Wilfred Boney. Boney into Gylfi Sigurdsson. And I probably would have been better off passing that to Nathan Dyer with Boney. But again, another decent chance. 63 minutes in and it's still 0-0. I wasn't too bothered with a draw. To be honest, a 0-0 draw would have been okay. A clean sheet away from home is decent. But as you can see, a ball into Pato at the back post. Villarreal had a really decent chance to go 1-0 up late on in the game. But 85th minute, we brought the likes of El Nene on. Buffer Timmy Gomez come on, who actually gets the ball now. And you get past one defender, and he's through. He's made a bit of yards, and Baffertimby Gomez off the bench does the Baffertimby, the Black Panther celebration, and he scores for us extremely late on. I thought I'd put Gomez on the bench this game just because Champions League is probably the only chance he's going to get at getting appearances for us. But what a goal from Gomez. I think the ball came into him from Jefferson Montero, and I just took it wide. I didn't really have any options, and I thought I'll hit it across goal, and hopefully the keeper will parry it into one of my players, or just parry out for a corner, anything. But I can't believe Baffy managed to squeeze it in at that far post. Debatably, that was the keeper's easiest chance to save, but late on in the game, Villarreal actually have a free kick, 90th minute, and we managed to get rid of it for now. Baffertimby Gomez gets it to Montero, Montero to Nathan Dyer, and surely this is game over now. Is the ref going to blow his whistle? He's not, but still Nathan Dyer goes on the attack. It's Van der Hoorn that's come out to defend him. Nathan Dyer's got much more pace than him. It's still Nathan Dyer. Nathan Dyer pulled it back into Martin Odegaard, and he scores to make it 2-0 away from home. That was just a bit of a nail in the coffin, I guess, right at the end of the game there. Nathan Dyer just using his pace, going down the right-hand side, and Odegaard, it was an open goal pretty much, squares it across, and he gets his second goal in the Champions League for us. Him obviously coming on as a sub for Miguel Michu, but yeah, what a result, what a win. 2 goals, obviously that's going to help wonders for our goal difference in the Champions League, especially considering we're in a pretty hard group. But yeah, that's how that game is going to end. That's how this episode is going to end. Thank you all for watching. Like I mentioned earlier on in the video, please let me know your thoughts on Bob Bradley and the current Swan situation. Like I said, I mean, maybe a loss against Bournemouth could be the best thing for us. I know it's a really weird way of thinking, but I don't know, if he wins against Bournemouth, maybe that'll mean the board will give him more time, and I just don't think he deserves it. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time, and peace.